And speaking of money, a local school district I should say local school, going to start getting students into some student-led businesses thanks to some grant money. The Indiana Department of Education awarded $57 million across 97 schools and community partners in the state as part of a 3E grant funding.
The Southern Indiana Education Center was awarded $1.1 million, which will help a number of school district partners. Shelby Riley talked with leaders at Bar-Reeve Community Schools about new programs they plan to implement with this funding.
It's explore, engage, and experience for our students.
Nearly 100 schools will see a chunk of the 3E grant funding from the Indiana Department of Education, with the idea of making it easier for students to pave their way to their dream job.
It has two different components that it's focusing on. The primary component is expanding the career and technical education opportunities for students, credentialing for the students, work pathway exploration.
Andrea Huff is the STEM and Career Academy Director for Bar-Reeve Community Schools. She says the second component is helping kids figure out what their dream job is and what skills they need to get there.
And we're going to build that in K through 10 so that kids know where they're going, and when they get there, they can sit and say, these are the things that interest me.
Huff says Bar-Reeve will work to identify interests and skill sets in the kindergarten through 10th grade age group to give the students an umbrella of jobs that could be a possibility for them.
Start to figure out interests and interest surveys and start to see those lessons come into our math classes and our English classes and social studies and science. It's not just in a career class, that we will be embedding that into our content across the district.
Another key aspect will be creating student-run businesses for the juniors and seniors in high school.
We're going to have our own corporation or student-led business entrepreneurship program, and we're going to call it Viking Enterprises. And so now we're trying to design 4 or 5 different career pathways with which we can work and run a major business within our high school.
Travis Madison, superintendent for Bar-Reeve Community Schools, says this will give students a chance to apply their skills to different areas and get a glimpse of what that job would actually look like. He says they have been tossing around the idea of a print shop, t-shirt shop, landscaping, and marketing.
Even if they may not choose to go in that particular path, they're still going to bring some skills to the table that they can utilize and hone while they're here, that are going to just help them later on, regardless of what they decide to do.
Pretty interesting. Huff says they hope to have 3 student-run businesses start up next school year.